So, what do you attribute to your looking so young? Because you look so young.
Black-eyed peas and green beans. Black-eyed peas and cornbread. That's what they ask me all the time. I said, Cable, what do you eat? I said, and I was crazy. I said, sweet. I'm crazy about sweet. Now they said sweet is against you. That's all I ate when I was on the road. Ice cream and them little cookies.
Did you ever smoke or drink?
Yeah, when I quit smoking 60 years ago. My wife glad I did. But anyway, I was smoking tobacco cigarettes. So I was on my Lakeview, New Jersey, and 7-Eleven store. I stopped in the area. I ran the store, so I went in. When I was out of cigarettes. I said, I give me a pack of cigarettes. $1.25 jumped up on the machine. You pay before you get you something, you know. So I said, I only want one pack. He said, that's what a one pack costs. I looked at my watch. I said, you know what? I said, it's 5 a.m. I said, you probably won't. I said, but if you ever see me again, after that, I started back smoking. He said, you just quit like that? I said, for $1.25, I just quit like that. I ain't thought about the cigarettes since.
That is amazing to me.
I was in Texas one time. See this gal here, she living in Arlington, Texas. So I went to the store for something. So she said, Dad, bring me a pack of cigarettes back. So yeah, when I got to doing what I was doing, so give me a pack of cigarettes. $4.50. I said, I only made one pack. He said, that's what it was. I said, shit. Because I used to bring cartons of cigarettes out of North Carolina. You know, I could get them 35 cents for cotton, you know. And for the guy just smoking when I was trucking, you know, and sell them from them. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously you have good genes. I saw the picture of your dad, and he looked real young, and so you just blessed with good genes.
Yeah, my mother was 89 years old and 29 days when she died. My brother was 83. He ate himself to death, so that's what killed him. He loved to cook and eat. My dad was 83.
Do you have Indian blood in your...
Well, my dad was, I call him Geronimo. He was a lot of Indian in him. And he was a good man, but he didn't take nothing from nobody. He used to have I can remember when my mother and his sister had a restaurant in Jackson, Mississippi. And the old man my father worked at he was a manager. Matter of fact, he was a supervisor of he worked at a sawmill. And they had made him manager of the utility what he was running. So the guy down under my dad was trying to get a log out. But anyway, my dad went down and the guy went up to run the machine, and my dad got his right hand cut off. Chest around the sawmill in 1929. He picked up his hand, wrapped it up, and walked to the dispenser, put it in his pocket, and then after that, he went into the cater business, like food wagon, stuff like that. Yeah.
Back then, you probably couldn't have sued the company like you can now, right?
Mm-hmm. No, it wasn't nothing. You didn't get nothing. No, it wasn't no. She could have been. But you know, he didn't even get no money.
Mm-hmm. But he went into business as a caterer after that?
Right, food wagon. My dad, he bought a brand new T-Model Ford. I think it was A-Model, T-Model. And he set me on his lap, and he pulled the two gears down and made, hold it in the road. He taught me how to drive when I was 7 or 8 years old, you know. I can remember when I was 5 years old. I remember 1927, we had a big high water like the phenomenon they had overseas, the Mississippi River, cows and hogs and out on the logs, moaning and groaning, knowing it's going to drown and everything. Yeah. I've been through hell, well, not really, but that was a way of life, you know. You had to grow out of it, you know. But I always wanted to do better for myself.